everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing an overview update into the regards of the upcoming Daredevil Born Again Disney Plus series. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from comicbook.com. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well as an overall garnering source. So the obvious from a couple of months ago, I'll be honest with you guys, I just haven't really been talking about or even really keeping tabs on the Daredevil Born Again show because it's been in such a flux of up and down in between its reshoots and some of those other reports that were kind of conflicting with it all at the same time as well. It becomes one of those scenarios, one of those situations where it's just like, I can't even watch, I gotta look away, because Daredevil Born Again is such an important project to the grander, greater MCU, and really with that quote-unquote revival of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially within its recent, especially for its TV shows. This definitely has to, if not will be, one of the better, Disney Plus shows for the streamer and for the MCU there. As I had mentioned, it just becomes one of those situations where it's like, I can't even watch it anymore, I've got to look away and kind of just whatever it does, and I don't really have any control of that. That's kind of where that went, to be honest with you guys, overall. So for first things first, from a couple of months ago, back in April actually of this year, Daredevil Born Again has wrapped its production and its principal photography. But after that, I also heard other conflicting reports that it had resumed, with a few reshoots, and from there. Anyway, we've also learned more information about it just this past weekend at D23, having a whole panel on Daredevil Born Again, some new teases and implications for its 2025 Disney Plus release there as well. And I'll be discussing all of that here in just a moment. So taking a quick read from comicbook.com in their article, due to two different Hollywood strikes and a show of reconstructing all the different conflicting elements that was thrown at Daredevil Born Again, it's yet to be seen if it's going to be coming out on top. But based upon its first look and implications at D23 just this past weekend, it definitely seems that Daredevil is indeed born again. It took Daredevil Born Again well over a year to finish its filming process and principal photography for at least its first batch of episodes. And now that the principal photography, or its overall filming and production, has now come to a conclusion as the show takes a break to get the scripts of its second group of episodes polished, the news was seemingly confirmed by Daredevil Born Again stunt coordinator Philip Silvera. Friday, Silvera had confirmed the news in a new snapshot sharing to his Instagram stories and various social media platforms, saying, "That's a wrap," Silvera had shared. "Congrats to our entire stunt team, cast, and crew. I can't wait to see everyone's hard work." And so, of course, at the time of this article being published and it's coming out, it was yet to have been confirmed if it actually wrapped filming. I think, now seeing that it's about August, it's safe to say that Daredevil Born Again has finished its actual, principle of photography. I also find it kind of actually news to me that they had actually taken put the brakes on and had decided to film it in two different principal photographies, like 2 units is what that's kind of classified as, essentially. They're going to film the first half of the show now and then film the second half of the show later, just for them to catch their breath, polish the other scripts for the other episodes, and really make sure that everything is going to be on par for this very important Disney Plus show. As I had mentioned, I'll discuss that in just a moment here as well. Daredevil Born Again is a very important show to the streamer. Facing truth, facing facts, there just hasn't been too many great Disney Plus shows for the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the recent, especially. I think that it started out very much so strong. WandaVision, Moon Knight, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It started to kind of fall flat after Secret Invasion. The Loki Disney Plus shows, both seasons of that, of course, I think are pretty great. And of course, it's also all opinionated. Let me know what you guys all think in the comments down below. Of course, I would love to hear what you guys are thinking. But I think what mainly influences those opinions is the quality of any given show. Maybe not even necessarily the scripts or how the story unfolds or how the story goes for a lot of these Disney Plus Marvel shows, but really its overall production quality is what fans are looking out to there as well. So seeing of how Daredevil Born Again and its overall principal photography is, filming production has been taken thus far at a very slow and steady pace of where they're able to really grapple with everything. Filming it once again, as I had mentioned, filming those first batch batch of episodes and then taking a moment, putting the brakes on and looking back at their next couple of scripts for the second half of the first season of Daredevil Born Again. They really wanted to get this one narrowed in and get it right. It's expected that the production only filmed around 9 episodes thus far for its ordered 18 episodes out of all of them. It seems that all 18 episodes have finished and have wrapped up with its actual principle of photography and actual filming and shooting. It's just a matter of the post-production and everything of that nature now. Of course, other reports over the weekend had also surfaced suggesting new Born Again showrunner Dario Scorpane would also take much of 2024 to go through those scripts for the back half of the show before principal photography picks back up in November. And at the time of recording and publishing this video, it's August, as I had mentioned, so maybe I am wrong. Maybe they still do have half the show still yet to actually shoot and film. It also kind of ponders you and makes you wonder, well, are they going to be releasing all episodes at once, as we've normally have seen with good old-fashioned Netflix Daredevil, and also what they've done for the Echo Disney Plus show? I would hope this wouldn't be the case. I hope that they would do them with a weekly release to kind of keep the momentum going, keep the fans talking about it. It makes it all the more fun for the fans. I don't really like when, they put out shows and you gotta, binge watch it or whatever. It's hard to find the time for that. And also for the other implication of that, it's just fun to have something to look forward to every week, a new episode releasing of your favorite show, of course. It's said the other contracts aren't allowing Marvel Studios to call it Season 1 and Season 2 is, though, the bigger question, and much rather it's all going to be one consistent Season 1. So it is possible that the show will simply be called Daredevil Born Again, maybe just Part 1, and then Daredevil Born Again Part 2. But even then, it's just a kind of way to get around the agreements, I guess. It just wouldn't make sense, to be honest with you guys. Just release it when they're ready, essentially, and not really hold off on a 2-part kind of thing scenario, if that just doesn't make sense. Daredevil Born Again is definitely looking, set for its 2025 release, though. However, there's no question about that. It's not going to be delayed, not from what I'm anticipating, and it doesn't seem that Marvel Studios can afford to delay this show. They have this show laying the groundwork and as a backbone, essentially, for other street-level heroes like Echo, like Spider-Man, like the Punisher, and, all those different characters. It's especially said that Daredevil Born Again is going to lay out the wider, groundwork for the next Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. Other characters like Hawkeye, of course, there as well. Can't forget about him. Anyway, guys, of course, I'll continue to keep you guys updated here on the channel. It's all the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.